Good morning. Glad to see you today. We're going to do a post-run stretch because I just finished my run with my dogs and I'm ready to get these muscles loosened up. Come on. Standing in Tadasana. Nice and tall. Right. Big happy body. Really stretching out that spine. You can let the shoulders come up a little bit. Spread those feet wide. Spread those toes wide under the mat. Right. They've been pushed into your shoe. Might as well take them wide, give them some space. And just find a tall spine, tall legs. And even if you're short like me. Okay, exhale, take it down. This time bend with it. Inhale. All the way up. And on your exhale, a little back bend in the upper back, just the upper back. Breathe in, right back to center. Exhale this time. Forward fold. We're going to round the spine all the way down. Just let it come slow, 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 slow until you're in your forward fold. You can pedal through the feet. Did not bring my blocks out. You have your hands about right here. Chair. Whatever works for you this morning, that's where you need to be. Remember, it might be different tomorrow, right? Okay, so pedaling the legs, then do a nice bend. Looks like Circe and Argus are going to join us. So we can stretch out those calves and the bottom of the feet. So down into this squat, knees are pulling in close, and I'm bringing the ribs in, right? So I'm not arching through my back. You can even sit all the way up, if you can balance. Right, here we go. Those feet a little stretch. All right, breathe in. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. And then straightening up your legs as much as you would like. Does not have to be full straight, back to a forward fold. Let your body hang heavy. Head is leading the way toward the mat. And on your next breath in, start rolling up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Oh, nice and slow. Really let that head be it. Back to the top. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take them behind your back. So you could either be in a clasp here. If that is enough for you, great. Or if you'd like to take it into a reverse prayer, the back of your hands facing each other, shoulders down the back. And remember, when we do shoulders on the back, we're not shoving them down, holding them down for their dear life, okay? Just soft. Whichever works for you today. Opening up those shoulders, but keep those ribs in the front glued together. All right, breathe in. Release the hold. Arms up. This time, exhale to your right. You're facing me. Let that arm come all the way over. Instead of kicking the hip out, let's leave it where it is. Really get a good side stretch before we release more, all right? Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. There we go. Ooh, which side is tighter for you? Because this guy over here. Exhale, back to center. Good. One more. This time we're going to step the feet a little wider and let the hip go out to the side. Stretching on a different plane. Might feel this in a different spot, maybe a little bit more in your hip flexor. Lower on your hip. Breathe in. It goes. Exhale out. Come toward the side, keeping your side body long. The next time you breathe in, come back to center. Take the feet wide. Toes track out. Knees are going to track right over the top. So down for a squat. Now, you can be here and you can move those hips side to side, okay? Or a little bit closer, you want to come down to a malasana, you can be here. Moving those hips from side to side. Whichever works for you, just take a few minutes and take it slow. So inhale and exhale. All right, use your breath. slow down after that run. Kind of normalizing the chemicals that were released in your body. Giving your body some calm. You can go up on those toes. Right. All right, and then find one center spot. On your exhale, take your hands to the floor or on knees, on the tops of your knees, and go ahead and go straight up to a forward fold. This time, take the heels back. So now your feet are tracking straight forward. You have a heavy head. You're in a sort of wide-legged forward fold, not too wide. Inhale, bring it all up. Beautiful. Exhale, top of the mat. All right, breathe in, lifting your left leg up. Find some balance, spread that foot wide. Exhale, take a nice hinge at the hips. Bend the standing leg, bend the back leg. As you extend, exhale, back into a high lunge. Right here, we're gonna find a lot of beautiful stretch in that hip flexor. Breathe in, arms go to the sky. And if you'd like, you can sink down a little bit in, but we don't want to just hang there. You can sink down for a little bit. Beautiful hip flexor stretch. And then I want you to think about hips together, activating all those muscles, giving yourself a foundation. Inhale, arms go wide. Exhale, twist toward me. Smile if you'd like. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, to the back. Ooh, see if you can keep yourself standing. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands come to the knees, bend through that back leg, leaning forward. And you can take your hands to prayer. Here we go, step it up. To Tadasana. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg comes up. One leg is standing Tadasana, tall body. Here we go. Hinge at the hips, bend the standing leg, bend the back leg. On your exhale, extend your back leg. Come to the ball of the foot for high lunge. Exhale, and on your next breath in, take those hands to the sky. Yeah, they are. All right, again, if you'd like to sink into a little bit of your hip flexor stretch, a little mobility there. That's great. And then let's find some foundation. So inner thighs move toward each other. Back thigh really shores up. And we find wide arms. So inhale, your arms are out to the sides. Exhale, twist away from me. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Hello, good morning, twist toward me. This time when you exhale, hands come to the mat, stepping back to a downward facing dog. Thinking about bringing those triceps in toward your ears. In fact, your ears are between your biceps here. Pedal through the legs. All right, this is where we can really feel where things get tight. And then bend your knees. We're going to start rotating our hips to the side. So inhale, move onto the side of your left foot and let that hip drop a little. And you breathe in back to center. Exhale. On the side of your right foot, dropping that hip. Your obliques are going to start talking to you here, right? We're getting some nice side body here. One more on each side. Beautiful, back to center. All right, inhale out to your plank position. Pushing out through the arms, making a lot of strong connections, right? Your fingertips, your palms to the mat, your shoulders pulling up and out of your arms, think of that. Your quads moving toward the sky. There you are, on fire. Okay. You can either drop your knees and come straight down, or you can chaturanga out, whichever one you want, and all the way to the floor. Breathe in, pushing up to a baby cobra. Still gazing at the mat, elbows are pulled in tight. On your exhale, push up. And then take it back to child's pose. You can take your knees wide. Here I am. Here you are, letting that low back really stretch. Take 2 breaths here, okay? Nice and slow. And inhale up to a tabletop position. If you would like something to pad your knees, let me grab my blanket. So you have your knees down on the mat. We're in all fours. And breathe in. Extend that left leg back. Exhale. Right hand comes forward. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale out. Exhale, bring them together. Inhale out and take it down. Other side. Inhale. Push that back wall away from you as your leg extends. Exhale and comes together. So take a nice breath in here. And then exhale. Bring it in. Inhale it out. Exhale. Bring it together. Inhale out. Exhale. Bring it together. And take it to the mat. Beautiful. Push up to a plank position here. Oops, plank. Exhale, down dog. There, breathe in. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And then open those hips, stack them on top of each other. Exhale, bend that back leg. But let's have our chest, our shoulders, our armpits actually facing our mat. Okay, so the only thing that's twisting is everything below your ribs. Okay, and then level the hips on inhale. Exhale, step the hand through, or the foot through the hands, and drop the back knee. We are uncurl. Here we are, low lunge, finding a beautiful stretch. So at your own pace, inhale, coming back. Exhale, stretching forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. This time, taking your right hand to the mat. I hope you have your leg up front. Let's hope you do. Let's hope we did it right. Inhale. I'm taking my left hand to the sky. Nice twist. Bringing my inner thighs together, my hips moving toward each other, creating a base. Exhale, and comes behind the back. Maybe it's pressed on the sacrum. Maybe it comes and wraps around the front of your right hip. Either way, we're twisting from the ribs. Okay. Find some peace here. And you can either leave the wrap here, or if you would like to, bend your right leg up and reach for the foot or the ankle. Feel a really nice quad stretch right here. Breathe through it. Exhale, release whatever bind you have. Drop to the foot to the mat. Taking your left hand, putting it inside, stepping your foot out. Now we're in a lizard, all right? One of my favorite yoga poses. Really feeling that hip flexor, that quad, and even the back of the hamstring opening up here. So there we are, tall back, knee, bring it in, tracking over your ankle. And if you would like to try, opening on the other side. So taking your left hand, put it more in the middle of your mat. You can raise your hand down. You're not going to get as much of a twist, right? Just raise it And exhale and take it to your low back. Or you can wrap it on the hip. This is a little more awkward, but you're going to find you're opening up a little bit more on that right inner thigh. And if you'd like to see if you can find that quad stretch here, go ahead and take it. If not, stay in your low lunge. And exhale, let go. Bring hands a little bit more under the shoulders and step back 4. Downward facing dog. Here it goes. Right inhale. Right leg to the sky. Exhale. Oh, whoops. Open it up. Exhale, open it up. All right, there we go. Hips are stacking. Foot is flexed. Chest faces the mat. Breathe through this. And next time you breathe in, level the hips. And exhale, step the hand through. Drop the back knee for a low lunge. There we are. Ooh, again, finding that hip flexor stretch. Maybe a little hamstring. So rocking back and forth here. Keeping that mind calm because you've really basically excited your body, right? In a run, getting that adrenaline, cortisol, everything is flowing. So here we're just bringing things back down to normal. All right, so planting your left palm, inhale. Right arm comes to the sky as you twist open to your right side. Inner thighs moving toward each other, creating your foundation. And on the exhale, you can either leave the hand up or wrap it on the sacrum, the low back, or wrap it around the front hip, your front left hip. And you can either keep the wrap, or if you'd like to reach for your left foot or ankle and bring it in for a quad stretch. It really depends on the day if you can do this, because sometimes your hamstrings will tell you no by cramping. And some days they're being nice and friendly. Breathe through it. And exhale, drop it back down. This time, hands moving together. Scooch that right foot out, right? So we're in our beautiful lizard here. Oof, feeling that nice stretch. This is always a good one. So again, if you want to move here a little, you can keep that knee tracking over the ankle. And just like on the other side, if you want to walk your right hand out a little bit and underneath the middle of your chest, make the very small twist here, right? Just opening up. And then either your hand coming to your low back or reaching for that foot. All right, beautiful. Drop that down. Walk the hands back in. Push back to downward facing dog. Great job, everyone. Take a moment or two to breathe here. And again, let's start pedaling. This time hip dropping just a little each side. And then back to your downward facing dog. Inhale out to plank. Breathe here, a couple breaths. Building that strength. Exhale, hips going back. And you can either walk or jump to the front of your mat, whichever works for you. into a forward fold. Exhale, take it all the way up. Exhale, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Hands come together. Exhale. Little back bend up top. Back to center. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, go ahead and face me. Let's close this out with our nice wide squat, alternating shoulders. So inhale, straight. Exhale, bring the shoulder in. And go ahead at your pace. And then straightening up the legs, bringing the toes straight forward. In fact, the toes are going to turn in a little bit for a nice wide-legged forward fold. So you may want to take your feet wider. And a nice hamstring and calf stretch here, and also along the sides of the calf and the IT band. Once those toes are turned in, you'll feel more of a stretch there. And also if you push the outsides of your feet toward the mat. Let your head be heavy. Get all the positives of an inversion. Here we go. And then let's make our way to the mat, sitting down. Couple of twists to close us totally out, right? So a nice tall back. Inhale. Left leg crosses over right. Foot could be at the ankle, could be at the calf, could be at the thigh, okay? Super tall back here, okay? Breathe in. So you have your left leg crossing over your right. Exhale over your left side. Arms come open. You can either hug in that leg or hand can come out front. Just twisting at the ribs and looking behind you. Breathe here. Let the twist happen. Breathe in, arms to the sky. Legs come out in front. This time, inhale. Right leg over left. Exhale. Open up to your right side. Again, hugging. Or that left arm coming in front. Looking back over your right shoulder if you would like. Inhale back to center. Both legs out front. Find your sits bone, or if you'd like something to sit on, to get a little height. Breathe in. Hinging at the hips, taking your chest forward, taking your belly forward. Dropping the head. Keeping that low back long, no rounding there. If you want to round a little to the upper back or your neck, that's okay. And breathe in back up to center. This time, bring the soles of the feet together. You might be here, you might be here, you might be here. Doesn't matter. Bring them together. What we're looking for is letting them drop open, right? Letting those knees drop to sides. Hi, Cersei. Hi, baby. And then hinging at the hips again, right? Just like in a squat. Coming up and over. Think about it that way. Sits bones remain pressed into the mat. Circe showing us the standing variation. And as you calm yourself, you breathe into this, and your muscles will relax. You can drop your head. And then he'll come all the way back up. All right, last one. Here we go. On your back for a beautiful supine twist. One of my favorite things in the world. So breathe in. Inhale, right? Here we go. Breathe in. Lifting the hips up just a little. Exhale. Move them all to the right side of your mat. And then set them down. Okay? Start twisting to your left. Arms can take a T shape to start, okay? If you would like, you could cross your right leg over your left like this, or you can leave it here. Left hand can come to the leg to help kind of pull it up. You're not really pulling, but help to just give it a little gravity, right? A little gravity assistance. Or if you want to cross over, same thing. You can look back over your right arm if that's comfortable to you. And then breathe in, back to center. Same thing other side. So extending your left hand out, palm on the earth. Inhale, hips lift up, switch over to your left side. And then the knees start moving to your right. Again, right hand can either be right on that leg, straight out, or you can cross the legs, leg over bottom. Look out over your right shoulder. And the next time you breathe in, take your knees back to center. Center your hips. You want to give your legs a hug, so you could cross your ankles and hug right here. You take your hands behind here, or if you like the happy baby, taking a hold, right? Palms, fingertips on the inside of your foot, holding on to the ball of your, or the arch of your foot. And when you're ready, roll to your side, come up to a nice seated position. And I hope this helps you today in loosening up those muscles after your run. Feeling like you have energy, but that nice also calm centered feeling you get after slowing your body down a little bit. So have a great day. Let me know if this works for you. I'll see you next time.